All right, problems are getting a little bit more difficult, but not too bad. As you can see, first thing I do when I'm solving an equation, I look at my equation and I say, what do I not like about it? So what I'm trying to do is basically look at our equation and figure out what's preventing me from having one variable. So right now, what I don't like is I have multiple variables. So, and not only do I have multiple variables, but they're on different sides of the equation. So before I can start moving stuff around, I've got to distribute. So I'm going to get rid of my parentheses. The way you get rid of your parentheses is you take the coefficient of the parentheses and multiply it by everything in the parentheses. It's not too difficult here to see the coefficients too, but over here, make sure you take the negative sign with you. Common mistake, you don't distribute the negative. This will give us 2x minus 6 minus 17 is equal to 3 minus 3x minus 6. Hopefully I did that correctly. And now what we're going to try to do, we've got a couple options. We can move our variables to the same side, or we can tidy up a little bit. I'm a big tidy up kind of guy, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So 2x minus 23 is equal to, put those two things together, and we should get negative 3x and plus 7, I believe. All right, now what I can do is I can get my variables to the same side. Now at some point in time, a teacher's told you this, that hey, when you have multiple variables and you need to move them, always move the smaller of the two. And they're most certainly correct. So we would move the smaller of the two. So here's the smaller of the two is negative 3x. So to move it to the other side, whenever you go from one side of the equal sign to the other, you always change signs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine my terms. This will give me 5x right here. But I'm also going to go ahead and get rid of that 23. So I need to move the 23 to the other side. So is equal to 30. And then of course we can solve by dividing by 5. Now, back to what I was saying before. A teacher's probably told you that you have to move the smaller of the two. It's not a necessity. Okay? You can choose what you want to do. If I had this problem and this was not here, then I would definitely move that 2x to this side. It'll give me less steps. So as long as you don't mind working with negatives, you can move whichever variable you want. If you always want a positive coefficient, then get in the habit of moving the smaller one. Again, we can check our answer by plugging it in. We would just plug it in wherever we have an x and then work it out. We should get the same thing on both sides. I guess I can go and do this. So 3, so that would give me 6. When you subtract that, negative 11, I believe. That'd be 8, so negative 18. That's not right. 8, negative 24. So 13 and negative 24 will also give me negative 11. So checks out, works. That's my solution.